Hey there, all you beautiful people in the land of music. Here I am. It's me, to Kenya Battle, the chief troublemaker at Kenya's Keys, voice and piano studio, where we provide personalized piano and vocal instruction designed to help you unleash your inner superstar. And I also empower private music teachers to ramp up their revenue. Boy, we got to ramp up their revenue. That's a real thing, right? And I also empower private music teachers to ramp up their revenue. You know, I'm always trying new things, trying to see what sticks here. Generate enrollments on autopilot and eliminate makeup lessons mayhem. And that's exactly what we're talking about today, that third point. Makeup lesson mayhem. Makeup lessons. Who's still doing them? And why? George Dandridge is in the house. Let me tell you, my bookkeeper keeps it real with me. And my bookkeeper maintains those books most exquisitely as well. So we're talking about makeup lessons today. If you're still doing makeup lessons in your music lessons business, why? Why are you still doing that to yourself? Why? Let me tell you why I don't. Or I'm more likely to say no before I actually say yes. So let me tell you what I currently do. Or let me tell you what's happened in the past. In the past, you know, when my studio was just starting, had a few students here or there, you know, it was manageable to have students and they would happen to miss a lesson. Let's say their lesson is every Monday at 4:00. They missed the Monday at 4:00 lesson, and the family would ask for a makeup lesson. Oh, well, can we make it up? Little Timmy had a dentist appointment. And I would be like, yeah, sure. I've got time in my schedule. Little Timmy can come Friday at 4:00 instead of his regular Monday at 4:00. Now, this family, you know, and these are hypothetical people. These aren't real people that I'm naming here. There is no names have been changed to protect the innocent type thing going on here. But I'm just giving you an example of what has happened for me in the past based on my experience. The lesson was originally scheduled for Monday at 4:00. Lesson is missed because Timmy had a dentist appointment. The lesson is then rescheduled for Friday at 4:00. Great, right? This still works. Timmy's still gonna get that piano lesson or that voice lesson and come in on Friday. And so as I prepare for this lesson that's supposed to happen on Friday, what I've done is I've put on hold my travel plans. You know, I have family that lives out of town. I'd love to go see them. I would love to take Friday and go visit that family. I would love to drive up there early in the morning, but I can't because little Timmy is coming Friday at 4:00. Now, everything would have been worked out real cool if Timmy was able to show up on Monday morning, on Monday at 4:00, but little Timmy couldn't come Monday at 4:00. I sacrificed my Friday. So Timmy could still get that lesson. Timmy's got to get that lesson. But consequently, I'm not able to do the things that I want to do, i.e. go visit my parents. So I sit here and I wait, and it's 3:30. I'm preparing the room for the lesson. It's 3:45. I'm getting everything ready so little Timmy can come on in the room and shine. It's 4:00. Little Timmy's not here. It's 4:05. Timmy still ain't here. It's 10 after 4. I've already sent an email, a text, a phone call. No answer. I don't know what's going on. Should I wait for little Timmy to come? How long do I wait for Timmy to show up? Where is Timmy? Where is Timmy? I don't know. I don't know where Timmy is. It's now 4:30. Now, Timmy would have had those lessons. Timmy should have had those lessons Monday at 4. I rescheduled the lesson for Friday at 4. Timmy didn't show up at 4 or 4:15 or 4:30. And now I still don't get to go and see my parents who live 2 hours away because I sacrificed my Friday so I can make up Timmy's lesson that he just happened to miss because he had to go to the dentist. Let me tell you why you're selling yourself short by making up music lessons. Look. That's not what I call being in harmony with who you are and what you want to do and how you want to do your life. That's not in alignment. You want to teach, right? You want to teach. So you make yourself available for Monday at 4:00 for Timmy. I was there Monday at 4:00 for Timmy, but Timmy wasn't. Timmy wasn't there. I held up my end to the best of my ability. I was there. I was present, but Timmy wasn't. And so you offer Timmy that makeup lesson Friday at 4, but that compromises. It's out of balance with the things that you had already had lined up to do. Oh no. Are Timmy's parents going to be mad if I don't make up this lesson? Will little Timmy spiral out of control into the land of doom and gloom because little Timmy missed one piano lesson that week? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Here's what you can do instead of missing the things that you want to do. Here's what you can do to bring alignment, to bring harmony, to bring peace, to bring calm to your music lessons business in regards to makeup lessons. Quit doing them. Quit doing them. Stop doing makeup lessons because it's going to get to a point where you cannot handle the deluge of missed lessons. As your studio continues to grow, there will be more people who will likely miss their music lesson. And that would mean you'd have more makeups you would have to do for those missed lessons. That was something that I actually experienced. I can't keep up with the makeups as my studio continues to grow. But you can still meet the needs of your students. You don't just be like, all right, oh well, too bad, so sad. Catch you next time. See you next week type thing. You can do that. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend that if little Timmy misses their music lesson on Monday at 4:00, you just be like, too bad, so sad, catch you next week. I don't recommend that. I don't think that's in the spirit of what's going on. Jador. That's so pretty. That sounds like music. Hello, is it me you're looking for? That sounds pretty. The name sounds like music. So, like I said, I don't recommend it. That's not in the spirit of giving. That's not in the spirit of service. That's not coming from a spirit of wanting to exceed the expectations that our clients have for us. They want their lesson. Whether or not they show up for their lesson, they still want that lesson. And let me show you how to give it to them. Let me show you how to give them that lesson. So here's what I do when a student misses a lesson. Well, first of all, I have some redundancy built into my schedule. So if little Timmy can't make that Monday at 4:00 class, he can catch the one at 4:45 or the one at 5:30 or the one on Tuesday at 5:00 or the one Tuesday. There's some redundancy built into my schedule, and my students and families know that. They welcome that. They appreciate that. They love it. There is some redundancy built into my schedule. How am I able to do that? Group lessons, y'all. Group lessons. Music is not meant to me. This is my opinion. Music is not meant to be done in isolation or in a I'm just going to make music all by myself type scenario. Music is meant to be shared. It is an experience held by all. By all. It's much more enjoyable with others, versus all by your lonesome. Now, that's not to say that I can't enjoy music all by myself, because I'm definitely moved by music when it's just me. I'm moved to tears if it's just me and the music. I totally am. But music is a shared experience. So, group lessons. They're all learning pretty much the same thing, right? Everybody got to learn A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Everybody got to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody has to learn that C scale, that G scale, that D scale, that A scale, that E scale. Whether it starts with 5 fingers, a 5-note scale, or pentascales, whatever it is, everybody got to learn the same thing. So why not let them learn it at the same time in a space of camaraderie, in a space of positive peer pressure, in a space of, I can do it, you can too, in a spirit of, ooh, I just heard them play XYZ. Let me see if I can do it better than they did, type thing. Friendly competition. So why not let your students experience music in a group fashion? It works. It works. Group lessons work. Group lessons work. And my entire studio is online. Group lessons work. I'm making more money now online than I was pre-pandemic. Okay? So that's one way that you move past makeup lessons. Offer group lessons, put some redundancy in your schedule. Here's the second thing that I do to alleviate makeup lesson mayhem. I have a digital library. I have a way to make a video for a student, provide that video to that student, let that student do that assignment, and then send that feedback or video or whatever it was that I've asked them to do back to me. And I can tell that they've done the thing that I've asked them to do because of how I have it set up. So in essence, I'm still providing a lesson. Hey, this term gets on a lot of teachers' nerves, synchronous and asynchronous. You can do it with me, or you can do it without me, but I'm still there with you, but in a digital version. There's a digital me there. So that's the second way that I'm able to alleviate makeup lesson mayhem. And let me think. The third way, and that, you know what, going back to that second way, that is so convenient for families when they have an emergency, if they have to run out of town. Little Timmy really does have that dentist appointment, and it's running it went later than he thought, and he couldn't make it to that redundancy built-in lesson. He just couldn't make it to that. Well, watch the video of the class that was taught during the time of your regular lesson. Hey, Timmy, this is what we did in class today. Your assignment is, I want you to do the first 8 measures, including the repeat, right hand, left hand together, type thing. And then have little Timmy provide that video. I'm going to tell you a secret. 9 times out of 10, they probably not going to do it anyway. They probably not going to do it anyway. And that's okay. That is okay. Progress is not measured in like, how many minutes did I spend doing the thing? Progress for me is measured in, how are you making it better? How are you getting better at the thing? And, there's different levels to this. It takes time. It takes time. Nobody is busting out playing some Rachmaninoff out straight up out the womb. It ain't happening. It's not happening. You have to get there first. You might do a Bach or a Chopin before you get to a Rachmaninoff. Okay? Same thing with our students. They come to us knowing stuff already. And it's up to us to put a little bit more in there. Put a little bit more in it. Add a little bit more. We don't want to drown them in information. We want to give them each step that they need to soar. So if they don't do the thing once you've sent them that video thing, it's okay. It's there when they need it. They can access it when they're ready. It's there for the long haul, just like I want my students to be. And let's see, the third thing that I do as far as eliminating makeup mayhem, it's built into the price of tuition for me. So the occasional missed lesson is already accounted for in the price of my tuition. Students can miss up to X amount of lessons, and it really doesn't affect whether or not I've been paid for the knowledge that I'm providing, the transformation that comes about with working with me, the going from like, I don't know where C is, to like, I can play a sonatina in C. type thing, that kind of transformation. The problem solving skills we give students, that kind of thing, it's built in to the price of my tuition. So that's how I eliminate makeup mayhem. Number one, put some redundancy in your scheduling. Number two, provide some kind of asynchronous instruction. And number three, I forgot what my number three was just that fast, y'all. It's all good. If you're watching, you just heard me say it about 2 minutes ago. You did. You just heard me say it about 2 minutes ago. So that's this week's Coffee with Kenya, Tea with Kenya. Actually, it's a Celsius for the rest of us. Festivus for the rest of us. It's a Celsius today because somebody got less than 7 hours of sleep, but that was my fault. So here is my final sign off to you. If you are a private music teacher who is always chasing down payments, forever trying to collect your coins. If you are a private music teacher who has not found a way to automate payments and scheduling and lead follow-up, that's why I was a little bit late today. Somebody was calling, hey, let me get the music lessons from you. Somebody just called me out the blue. And the thing is, this person reached out to me October 3rd, 2020. How did I know that? Because I have some systems in place that let me know that I've heard from this person before. Now, they may not have been ready on October 3rd, 2020, but they're ready now. And what I did right before I came on here was I emailed my little saved, I want to call it a canned response, but this canned response answers all their questions and summarizes our phone call. So even though they reached out to me over 1.5 years ago, they're ready now. They ready now. And I have that information on file from October 3rd, 2020, because they ready now. And I was able to follow up with that lead automatically. Took me 2 minutes, if that, to follow up with them. So again, if you're a private music teacher who's always chasing down your payments, if you're a private music teacher who has, some hitches in the giddy up as it relates to following up with leads, automatic payments, scheduling. And if you're a private music teacher who is ready to say bye-bye, bye to music lesson, to makeup lesson mayhem, reach out to me in my DMs. Jump in my DMs and just say, hey girl, hey. Okay? I got something for you. The Key of Easy program is for you. And we'll talk about it. So get at me. I am Kenya Battle, the chief troublemaker at Kenya's Keys Voice and Piano Studio, where we provide personalized piano and vocal instruction designed to help you unleash your inner superstar. Now, I also empower private music teachers to ramp up revenue, generate enrollments on autopilot, and eliminate music lesson mayhem. I'll see y'all next week.